I'm Pam Seidel at Osgoode Hall, where a judge is deciding a massive class action lawsuit that was launched against the pharmaceutical giant Purdue Pharma. That is the company that manufactures the powerful and highly addictive opioid OxyContin. The complainants argue that company needs to take more responsibility for that. Today, the judge heard from victims of the drug, either people who had become hooked on it themselves or lost a loved one to it.
He fought the most that he could. And then we came home one day, and unfortunately he had passed away.
The agony and heartbreak of a mother who lost her son Nicholas to an OxyContin overdose. He'd been prescribed it to treat anxiety and depression, and he became addicted.
We're all fighting for those to come, so the laws are changed, so this can never, ever happen again.
Patricia is one of 1,500 claimants across Canada involved in a class action lawsuit against Purdue Pharma, the manufacturer of OxyContin, accusing the company of being irresponsible, of knowing how addictive the drug is and not providing sufficient warnings about it.
It's a very powerful addictive drug. There's no question. I have no past history of any of that. It was just prescribed medication.
Paul is 65 now. He says he was prescribed OxyContin for several years, starting in the 90s. He became addicted and lost a successful business, home, car.
Totally lost everything. It's that powerful that it can disrupt your whole life, and it did. It turned my life upside down.
Earlier this year, Purdue offered the claimants a settlement of $20 million. Today, some of them told their stories in court. Now it's up to a judge to decide whether to approve the settlement or send the case to trial.
He died on April 13th of 2009 of an OxyContin overdose. After trying to stop taking it, he died in his sleep.
Valerie Rhodes is another mother who lost a son to an OxyContin addiction. Lawyers representing her and the others are recommending that the claimants take the settlement, warning that a trial could take years longer in a process that has already dragged on since 2007, and there would be no guarantee of victory. But Valerie wants a trial, saying the company has made billions off this drug, so $20 million is a slap in the face.
An amount just to keep us quiet, and it's just to sweep things under the rug. They don't have to admit any wrongdoing. They don't have to educate anybody. They don't have to help in any way except to throw a few dollars at some people.
I did receive a statement from Purdue late this afternoon, which states that the $20 million settlement means that the company makes no admission of liability. It also states that pain medications remain a safe and effective treatment for appropriately selected and monitored patients. Unfortunately, misuse and abuse and diversion of pain medications can lead to tragic consequences, including addiction, overdose, and death. The judge is expected to make his decision early next week.